Hello, hello. Jen Bonato here for week 2 of my Take 10 with Jen. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about personal expression and the wellness benefits of expressing yourself, because I don't know if I mentioned Dr. Edith Eger last week. I might have. Sorry, I'm just trying to see why I can't see this coming up right now. I should be able to see this in my feed, but I don't see it. Anyway, Dr. Edith Eger is a Holocaust survivor and a psychologist, and she wrote a couple of books. One is called The Choice and the other is called The Gift. And I hope you guys can, I hope this is happening. Oh, okay, somebody's on, so I guess it's working. Hello, I can't see who's on. I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe by next week I'll have to, I'll actually have my act together, but probably not. So Dr. Edith Eger is a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, and she works with people and just helps them overcome trauma, and she's just really inspirational. She wrote The Gift and she wrote The Choice, and I've listened to both those books on audiobooks, and I absolutely love them. And she has this saying, this is why I'm bringing her up right now, is it's not what comes out of you that makes you sick, it's what stays inside that does. And I so believe that. It's so true. So in light of that beautiful sentiment, we're going to be just playing with some super colorful, fun tools that I came across when I was doing a class called Pick and Paint at a local winery here. And they wanted to take us through their garden at La Fata Winery and Cellars and go through their garden and pick some flowers and then paint them. So I wanted something that was easy to use and easy to clean up, and something that would keep you from getting too restrictive in your art, and allow you to just be free and not get too into the smaller details. So I used these different paint sticks. One is called Quick Sticks, and I'll put these in the comments. So every time I'm here, I'll make sure that I put the materials that I'm using in the comments so that you can, if you're interested in this, you can, purchase some and play with them. I think they're fabulous, especially if you, just want to do some quick color studies, or you don't want the mess of paint and cleaning up the paint, or you have grandkids and you want to play, do some fun art with your grandkids and you don't want the mess of paint and paintbrushes and all that kind of stuff. They're really great for that. So I'll pull up just a couple of images. This thing's being a pain, sorry. No gardener today. He already came, so he's come and gone. I probably scared him away last week when I snuck up on him and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he just kind of was like, oh my God, I scared the crap out of him. So he figured he was going to come earlier, so I didn't have to do that to him today. Okay, let me show you. Oh, there I am. Okay, let me see. Oh, hello. Hi, Linda and Ivy. Thanks for coming, ladies. Oh, and I wanted to mention my very talented friend, Linda Trujillo, is doing a pop-up art show over the course of the next 2 months. And you can go to her page, and I'll put that link in my comments as well. And 30% of all of the pieces that she'll be showing over the course of the next couple of months will be donated to hurricane relief. So make sure you check out her art if you're looking for art for a friend and a loved one or yourself for the holidays. Okay, so these colorful things, quick set paint sticks, and then just straight up paint sticks, are fun and easy and not messy and super colorful. So I was trying to figure out what to do today, and I did these weird wonky kind of owls, and they were just kind of cheesy, and I was like, I mean, that's fun, but I wasn't loving them. So I switched it up, and I figured just because I love them so much, I had to do another JoJo. I mean, I love her so much. I had to do another Josie, because when you look at something or somebody every single day, you really get to know the features and their form and their shapes and all that stuff. But that's kind of more for, more specific and detailed art instruction. But for today, we're gonna just play with these a little bit and kind of see what they can do, because you can layer them, you can blend them a little bit, And they're just fun. Oh, I was going to show you a couple other pictures really fast, which I think I can do on here. Some other pieces that I did with those. So I'm going to switch you very unseamlessly from this little tripod over to this one. And I think I can do it like that. Okay, so that, I think that'll work. So there's that, but I wanted to just show you a couple of other pieces. And I apologize if you have any questions that I'm not getting to them right now. I will definitely get to those after this little video is done. I'll make sure and go through the comments and answer any questions there. And thank you to anybody who's here for my little quick creativity burst today. Okay, here I'm going to go right to my photos and just show you real quickly. This is the flowers that I did with a very similar product to these for my pick and paint at the local winery. And then this was just a really simple landscape. But see how you can layer the colors, oops, really kind of beautifully. I love that they're transparent. Some of these little paint sticks are more opaque than others. And here, these kind of look actually like flowers. But then when you go to this one, they look more like fried eggs. So anyway, that's okay. I have a beautiful field of fried eggs, in case you're hungry. And I do love, though, like this little area here with these various colors and kind of the the texture that I was able to get with these paint sticks, I thought was really fun, and just a variety of marks and things like that. So it's a really playful medium, and I love that because I love to play. Anybody who knows me knows I love to play. So another thing I will share really quickly before I do just a super quick little demo of that is these little guys, because I do really like these books that I found. My Muffin, I pronounced that beautifully. My son, who's a linguistics major, would definitely have something to say about that. But this is watercolor paper. This one is hot press, but I love that it comes in, you have the little 6 rings here. This is really nice and smooth, and I believe it's 100% cotton. It's 140 weight, and it comes in a cold pressed form and then the hot press form. So I like these because it's got a nice solid, it has a nice solid, oops, my ring came out. So much for that. A nice solid backing and front. So if you take it to sketch or paint when you're out and about, it's really nice because it's nice and solid. You don't have to necessarily work on a table, which is kind of cool. And so I like that about it. So I'll just do a little quick demo. I think we still have, a couple more minutes here. And then I'll put all of this information in. I'm going to go like this a little bit so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And then I'll put all this information in the comments for anybody who's interested in checking these little guys out. Okay. So let's see, I'm starting light to dark because this medium is not so easy to go over your dark colors with a lighter color. So I just used a different photo of Josie when I started this. And I'm just looking at the forms. I don't expect anybody to paint Josie, by the way. I'm just doing this just because it's quick and easy and I'm used to her face. So I don't have to think too much when I'm doing this, which is kind of nice because when I think too much, it can be dangerous. Okay, I'm putting my lightest color in first, and then I can start going over my light colors with, oops, sorry for the noise, with some of these other colors, but I don't want to go too dark right away. I just want to get some marks in here and basically kind of just think about the midtones of my picture that I want to create. And these are fairly the midtones. These are the eyes and the nose and just this line here were the main darker areas that I'll go ahead and do pink around that just for fun, just because why not have pink eye? Not really, nobody wants pink eye, that's not fun. Okay. Okay, got some pink in there, and I might do just like a more kind of middle. This particular one is a little bit more opaque, so it'll cover a little bit better than the pink or the yellow that are more kind of neon colors, and they are less opaque and more transparent. So you can see through those. You can't really cover with those a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna get this little fringe around her beard. So funny to say she has a beard, but she definitely has a beard. Okay, and then because her eyes are really dark, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting those in. And just get the shape of where her eyes are. And this is the other really dark part, is her nose. When I'm nervous, I paint really fast. So I'm like a speed painter right now. Woohoo! Okay, boo-boo. There we go, got that in. All right, and she's starting to kind of take a little bit of shape here. But, so now I can go back in with a little of this green and layer over that a little bit. I can blend this out a little bit. If I, well, maybe not. It's not really wanting to blend for me very well, is it? A little bit. Maybe two, if I used a different paper, it would blend a little easier. Okay, she looks a little scary. That's okay. All right, we got a couple more minutes here. She has this really cute little spot here between her head. I'm gonna get that in there. And I like this. I think this is a neon blue. So, yeah, again, I don't expect you to go and like paint a painting of a dog or a person or whatever with these things, but they're fun to experiment with. And again, like to do color studies or to just to do some playful, you know, cards, greeting cards, or something with your grand kiddo, or just if you just want to have fun with no mess and with colors and mark making. This is great for that. And I'll do a finished piece of her maybe after this that I have continued on once the 10 minutes is up, because I am going to try to stick to that. But my point in bringing up to Edith Eger is we get so caught up in, oh, okay, so that's, you get the idea. So I might, and I'll get back to Edith Eger. So you might want to, like, say if I went too cuckoo around these outside lines, I could always go in with a really dark color and kind of shape that up a little bit if I wanted to. But it's just fun to play with color and mark making with these things. So let me go back here real quick. I'm going to flip around one more time and then we'll sign off. So yeah, so basically, you know, we often think, well, I'm not an artist. I only draw stick people. You know, I can't play music or do whatever. I'm not good. And I think that is a bunch of baloney, because I think we all have an innate ability to express ourselves very uniquely. And we are so conditioned with just, you know, the media and famous people and, you know, our celebrity, oh, here comes the gardener, our celebrity focus, that we think we have to be like that in order to be creative or express ourselves. And that's absolute poppycock. So I encourage you to find something that you can do that's creative to express yourself this week, between now and next week when I hop back on, and share it in the comments. It can be cooking. It can be singing in the car. It can be, it's how you decorate your house. It's how you plan your day. I mean, we're always creating something in our lives. And we think that we're not artists, but we are. We just either actively participating in that creativity process or we're not. And we're just kind of going along with whatever happens. So, but yeah, creative expression is beautiful, and it helps us like just be grounded. It helps us connect to places within ourselves that maybe we didn't even know were there. And the self-discovery he's here, the self-discovery that can happen as a result of of us expressing ourselves is really a beautiful thing, and the connection that takes place. Because I've met so many incredibly beautiful people in my art groups that I'm so, so thankful for, that have been such an encouragement along my creative journey, that I'm really, really thankful for. So anyway, I'm going to get off before the gardener really gets loud, and I will see you all next week. But I would love to see anything that you do between now and next week to creatively express yourself. Okay, so I encourage you to do that. Remember, it's not what comes out of us that makes us sick, it's what stays inside. So ciao for now. See you next week. Bye.